Hey guys, welcome to another fun-filled episode of Taste This TV. Today we're working with a pressure fryer. You may have seen them, but we're working with a big one here. It's called the Broaster 1800. Gonna meet up with my friend Steve. He's gonna show us how to use the unit. Stay tuned, and I hope you're hungry. Steve, how's it going?
Going well.
Good. So what are we doing today?
Today we're going to go through our Broaster 1800 pressure fryer. First thing we're going to do is put the oil in.
All right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to push back the lid, our handle in our basket. For our oil level, we have a line right here. This is our hot oil level line. What we're going to do is we're going to stay just below.
So now the oil goes in there, we're going to top it off. Steve, one of the really cool things you were talking about is like the health benefits of this, right? Mm-hmm. What exactly, I mean, it's less fat, right?
Yes, when we're cooking under pressure. So we only have about 4% oil absorption when cooking under pressure because we're not letting the oil penetrate the product. We're holding more of the natural juices inside of it. And then we have about 25% less calories by fat by cooking under pressure.
Wow. Now, is this like one of these, like a patent type of process that you have?
Yes, the Broaster pressure fryer was created back in 1954, and we've had different variations, but still operating basically the same way since then.
All right, Steve, so now comes the programming, which a lot of people could be intimidated, but I understand it's a real simple, easy process.
Absolutely, right? Chef. Yeah, if you can operate a smartphone, you can operate a Broaster.
No kidding.
Absolutely.
Well, that's for me then. Okay, so what are we going to do to get started? I see a lot of electronics here.
All right, so the Broaster 1800 already comes programmed with about 49 different items. For instance, right now in our setup screen, we have our prompt for chicken 8-piece mixed fresh. You see a picture right here, the time and the temp setting of 360. If we wanted to change that, we could just press on the picture here of the product, and you can see we have several different items. If we just scan down here, everything from potato wedges to wings, boneless wings, burritos, whole chickens, things like that. If you wanted to, we could program in items through our USB drive if you wanted to import other items that you would have that were particular to your operation. So we can make the menu as inclusive or specific as you need.
All right, so we're up to temp. We are making our, could we call it like Southern fried chicken, or?
We would just call it Broaster chicken, fried chicken, but yeah, using our chickite marinade and our slow bro coating, we would call it roasted chicken.
Nice, so the Broaster chicken, here's what it looks like. Now the chicken's been marinating how long, Steve?
So we generally marinate anywhere from 4 to 12 hours. We've got 8 hours on this chicken.
Excellent. So then from there, it's just going to go right into this seasoning mix here.
Yes, our slow bro coating. So what we'll do is we'll just take our legs here. We'll just slightly coat. Tap off any excess. Then we'll just place it on our pan here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to let this tack up for about 45 minutes.
Why don't we give talk a little bit about Broaster food products, you know, what they do make, marinades and seasonings, stuff like that.
We make marinades and coatings out in our facility in Beloit, Wisconsin. We have about 14 different marinades and coatings, and if you need anything made specifically for you, we can do that as well.
Excellent. All right, the chicken is ready to go downtown, so we're gonna get ready to put this baby in the fryer, and this is lunch. All right, so we're back. The chicken is coated, and I can't wait to taste it. Steve, what is next?
All right, next, Chef, what we're going to do is we're going to walk over to the fryer.
Okay.
Our fryer has now come up to temp, and our screen says to stir and agitate the oil. So what we're going to do is just agitate the oil. We're going to press OK. It's going to put us back into our cook screen. You can see now we're at 360 and the screen is green. Green means go. So now we're going to start loading the chicken. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting it in a circular fashion, so we don't place it on top of each other.
There we go. Look at that baby.
Cook 14 pounds of chicken in this fryer.
14 pounds?
14 pounds at a time. Now all we'll do is we'll just stir and agitate it real quick. Pop out our handle nice and easy. Slide back, one hand, over, and close the pressure port. And now we'll start to build pressure. There you go. We're going to cook between 10 and 15 pounds. Usually around 14 pounds is what it's going to operate at in this little green section right here. And we'll be good to go. We've started our countdown time. We're at 19 minutes and 17 seconds. One of the great features we have inside of this machine is what's called auto comp. So if you have a very cold load, big load, it's going to take some of the temperature out of this fryer. It's going to compensate by adding time for temperature loss. So it doesn't matter if I cook, Chef Joe cooks, or someone else does, it's all going to come out exactly the same.
So how much time do we really have on this baby before we can eat?
9 minutes.
9 minutes. Here we go. All right, Steve, we should be ready to rock and roll, right?
Absolutely, Chef. We're down to the last 10-15 seconds here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to grab our handle. We always want to have our handle in our hand before opening the machine.
This is like the New Year's Eve ball. 2, 1. Does it give us a buzzer?
Absolutely. It'll be flash, let us know it's done. What we're going to do is we're going to slowly release the pressure, and we can see that here on our gauge that we're releasing the pressure.
Broaster 1800, folks.
All right. Now that we've released the pressure all the way, what we're going to do is press down on our handle here. We're going to lift over. What we have here is our steam guard right here. We're just letting off the initial steam. We're going to push back, steer our hands away from the cooking surface. Place our handle right in the basket. Give a nice little shake. Bring up. There you go, Chef.
It's got almost like a resting type of, right? I mean, you don't gotta...
Yes. We have a resting peg in the back, and what we're doing, we're just letting any oil that's on the product just drain off there. We usually have to wait 10-15 seconds. We adjust our handle down to get a better center of gravity, and then what we would do is we would just dump it over into our dump station.
That is some fine looking chicken. Steve, how can we get a hold of this great product right here?
You can get a hold of us at www.broaster.com. That's BROASTER.com.
Another great segment, Broaster 1800, folks. Check it out. Pressure fryer could be yours today. Taste this.